Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see advanced drop down. What do I mean by that? When I click on the show button, you will see the text box followed by the list appears. When I type on the list, you will see the anchor tag displays accordingly. If I type about, you'll see about appears. If I type something like contact, you'll see contact appears. This is what we'll see in this video. Fine. Let me remove all the CSS and JavaScript and start from scratch so that you can understand very clearly what we are up to. And for my sake, I'll remove the HTML as well because you need more understanding on HTML. Fine. Create a container. This container will have another container contains, and this one will have button inside. After that button, we'll have another class contain. It has all the anchor tag. This will be a little tricky. If you understand it, it won't be a problem. Let's type hash for our convenient. Copy paste this some more time. We'll write only 3 about and gallery. Fine. Show. We're going to add a on click function, my fun, and I am going to have a input type equal to text, and it should have an ID called input ID, and it should have ID called DD. This is the drop down. Fine. Now refresh. Let me show the CSS. Now going to for our convenient, let's make it inside the anchor tag, display block, and remove underline, text decoration none. Fine. Then make it display none. So now it's gone. Make it show. It doesn't appear because we have made it display none. Now when I hover on button, I want the content which is next to the button should get display block. This is for testing purpose. Fine, it is working. We don't have to do anything with it. Create a class called show and make it display block. Fine. Now it will make it into the JavaScript. When I click on the function, it should show function name parenthesis document dot get element by ID. We are going to choose this ID. In fact, this is the div which is hidden. That's why we are going to choose this ID. Dot class list, get the class and toggle between the class show. Let me see. Fine. The reason was very small. We need to add parenthesis. Refresh it. You need to refresh it. Sorry, I tested it. Add a parenthesis. Now it should show up. Now it will toggle between the class show. If I click, show is dynamically added. If I remove, if I click again, show is dynamically removed. Fine. Now choose the class, choose the ID of the input tag, document, copy the same. And this time I want the function to get triggered on key up. That means if I hold a key inside the text box, function should get triggered. Let me show you. Function name, parenthesis. So just for checking, let me alert it. Let me give hello. Don't concern about the spelling. If I click, a show class is automatically added with the help of JavaScript. Where if I press something, you can see a function is triggered. That's what we are going to do. Get the ID and get the ID of the input tag and get the value of it and store it inside a variable called val. If you want, you can check. If I press key up, what should happen? The value should be alerted. J should be alerted. I L, let me make it P. So it's working. I want to convert it into uppercase. Store it as a variable dot to uppercase and alert this value as you click on input field. If I type H, the value is automatically converted to uppercase. If I type O, value is automatically converted to uppercase. Fine. Since this is ready, now it's time to read with the help of JavaScript on the anchor tag. The anchor tag is over here. So choose the container. This is the container, the same ID, dd. Store it inside a variable called div. Div dot get elements by tag name. Choose all the anchor tag inside the id div dd. So what the above line will do is, this will give the id, this will give the div with the id dd, and the second line will get a tag called anchor tag, which is inside the div. So this is the div, it gets all the anchor tag and store it inside a variable called. Now run a for loop. The reason for running for loop, there are many anchor tag, not a single anchor tag. That's the reason. In variable I equal to 0, I is greater than a dot length I plus plus. If the anchor tag dot inner HTML to convert, just convert into uppercase, If this matches index of with the filter, if it is matches, it will give positive value. If it does not match, it will give negative value. So our condition states that if it matches, then the anchor tag should get a style of display something, or else it should display none. Refresh it. There seems to be error, that's why it's not working. Let me check what it is. Right click, inspect, console, click, it says my fund is notified. That was so funny, and we just lost the if bracket. That's the reason it was not working. If it still, there seems to be a problem. If you find any problem, what you have to do is you have to cut the whole JavaScript, and you'll need to find a beautifier. You'll find anything, just beautify it, and then paste it in the website. This will show the errors. So on the line 20, it says there is an error. That seems okay. Just paste it. Try to execute it. Type H, home works, about works, gallery works. Thank you for listening. The scope of this video is done.